doesn't love a good JDM car? Whether it's a lightweight sports car, a high-powered track beast, an efficient K-truck packed with features, or even a small, cheap, reliable city car, Japan knows a thing or two about how to make a great vehicle. Japan has a strong presence in the US market with brands like Toyota, Mazda, Subaru, and Lexus, letting drivers experience Japanese craftsmanship behind the wheel. But here's the thing. Many incredible Japanese cars were never officially sold in the US. While they're loved by enthusiasts, the only way to get one is through importing, a process full of paperwork, hefty fees, and of course, the infamous 25-year rule. I put a list of 10 underrated Japanese cars that should have been sold in the US. We've got some unique cars to go through, so let's jump right in. Before I start this video, make sure to subscribe to Durant. I make weekly videos about the automotive world, and if you enjoy these kind of videos, make sure to support and show love to the growing channel. Your support means so much to me, and this channel wouldn't be possible without you guys. Anyways, let's get back into the video. Number 1. The Nissan Stagea 260 RS. Imagine taking everything great about the Nissan Skyline GTR and stuffing it into a family station wagon. That's the Nissan Stagea 260 RS. For a wagon, it looks incredible right off the bat. You could tell Nissan put a lot of thought into its design, but here's the thing. It actually wasn't made by Nissan. It was built by Automotive, a Japanese tuning company that's still partnered with Nissan to this day. They specialize in creating custom Nissan models sold next to the base models. Automotive took the already solid Nissan Stagea, a reliable and practical station wagon that should have already been sold in the US on its own, and transformed it into something insane with extra modifications. And by modifications, I don't mean minor tweaks. I mean a complete overhaul. The 260 RS got Automotive badging, an R34 GTR-inspired interior, forged alloy wheels, and a custom body kit that made it look way more aggressive. Under the hood, it packed the legendary 2.6-liter RB26 DETT twin-turbo inline-six, producing 276 horsepower and 271 pound-foot of torque. This thing could launch 0 to 60 in about 5.5 seconds and had an 155 mph top speed. Performance-wise, the 260 RS did not disappoint. The US already has a huge market for high-performance station wagons. Just look at the RS6 Avant, so it could have fit right in. It's also a perfect sleeper car, it has tons of room for mods while looking relatively subtle, and since it's now eligible under the 25-year import rule, you could legally bring one into the US, but it's not exactly easy or accessible. As mentioned before, importing is expensive, so most Stageas end up in the hands of collectors rather than enthusiasts. Overall, the Nissan Stagea 260 RS is a hidden gem. Combining an R34 GTR and a station wagon might sound crazy, but in this case, it just works. Number 2. The 1997 Honda Civic Type R EK9. The Civic Type R EK9 was the first Civic to wear the Type R badge, built exclusively for Japan as a lightweight, track-focused hot hatch. Powered by an 185 horsepower 1.6-liter VTEC engine with an 8,200 RPM redline, it featured a close 5 ratio speed manual and a limited slip differential, making it a true driver's car. Weighing at just 2,400 pounds, it delivered sharp handling with stiffer suspension. Its champion white paint paid homage to Honda's racing heritage, while its aggressive aero and lightweight wheels set it apart from standard Civics at the time. Though never sold outside Japan, the EK9 became a JDM legend all over the globe, paving the way for future Civic Type R models and remaining highly sought after by enthusiasts today. The Honda Civic Type R EK9 should have come to the US as a perfect affordable hot hatch. At the time, the US lacked a factory-built performance Civic, with only the Civic Si available, but it couldn't match the EK9's 185 horsepower engine and lightweight chassis. It would have competed with the Acura Integra Type R, Volkswagen GTI, and Ford SVT Focus, giving Honda another performance icon in North America. With the growing JDM scene in the late 90s and early 2000s, the EK9 would have been a massive hit among younger car fans. Unfortunately, it was never sold in the US, and Honda didn't bring the Civic Type R stateside until 2017, missing out on 2 decades on legendary Type R performance that could have made the name iconic in America much sooner. Number 3. The Toyota GR Yaris. The Toyota Gazoo Racing Yaris is a high-performance hatchback developed with direct input from Toyota's WRC team. Unlike the standard Yaris, it was built from the ground up as a homologation special, meaning Toyota designed it specifically to meet racing regulations while still being road legal. Under the hood, it features a 1.6-liter turbocharged 3-cylinder engine, producing up to 268 horsepower, paired with a 6-speed manual transmission and Toyota's 4 all-wheel drive system. In terms of design, the GR Yaris stands out with its aggressive wide-body stance, aerodynamic roofline, all contributing to better stability at high speeds. Despite its rally-bred focus, it remains relatively practical, with a small but usable rear seat and cargo space that could accommodate average everyday needs. The GR Yaris should have definitely been sold in the US, especially considering the success of other GR models like the GR Supra, GR86, and GR Corolla, all of which have been well received by enthusiasts. Toyota has proven that there's still a market for fun, driver-focused cars, and the GR Yaris could have added to that lineup with its rally heritage and all-wheel drive performance. However, the US market has always had a bias against small cars, with many buyers favoring larger SUVs and trucks, which might have been the reason that the North American Yaris was discontinued a few years ago. Sadly, for those hoping to import one, the GR Yaris won't be eligible under the 25-year rule until 2045, meaning American enthusiasts will have to wait over 2 decades until they could legally own one. Number 4. The Toyota Chaser JZX100. The Toyota Chaser JZX100 is one of the most well-regarded JDM sedans, blending performance, reliability, and practicality in a way that few cars of its time could. Produced from 1996 to 2001, it was designed as a more refined alternative to the Mark II and Cresta, while still delivering serious driving engagement. At its heart was the 1JZ GTE, a 2.5-liter turbocharged inline-six, officially rated at 276 horsepower and 249 pounds-foot of torque. The rear-wheel drive platform and multi-link suspension gave it impressive handling, whether on the streets, the track, or in drift competitions. Beyond performance, the Chaser remained as a practical sedan with a somewhat comfortable interior, decent cargo space, and Toyota's obvious well-known reliability, making it one of the most versatile JDM cars of its era. The Toyota Chaser JZX100 should have been sold in the US because it offered everything car enthusiasts love: rear-wheel drive, a turbocharged inline-six, and a comfortable yet sporty sedan layout. There's no doubt that the Chaser could have found an audience, especially among those who wanted something more refined than a Supra, but still fun to drive. It won't be fully legal to import under the 25-year rule until 2026, meaning most car enthusiasts will have to wait 1 more year before they could own one without restrictions. But being only 1 year away, I'm hyped to see these things on American streets and at car meets. Number 5. The Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 6. The Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 6 was a direct response to Subaru's dominance in the World Rally Championship, pushing Mitsubishi to refine their already capable platform. With a turbocharged 2.0-liter 4G63 engine making an underrated 276 horsepower, advanced all-wheel drive, and active yaw control, the Evo 6 was built for both precision handling and just sheer speed. While its rally roots were undeniable, the Evo 6 was also a legitimate road-legal car, offering 4 doors and enough practicality to be a daily driver while still delivering some serious performance. Despite its capabilities, Mitsubishi never brought the Evo 6 to the US, leaving American enthusiasts to admire it from afar. Mitsubishi was hesitant to enter the American performance sedan market, which meant fans had to wait until 2003 for the Evo 8. By then, the Evo's reputation was already well established, providing that Mitsubishi underestimated its potential in the US market. The Evo 6 could have been a game changer, competing directly with high-performance sedans and sports cars of the time. But it was yet another legendary JDM machine that Americans missed out on. These days, it's hard to imagine Mitsubishi producing something like the Evo 6. With their current lineup of cheaply made, trashy SUVs and an overall lack of focus on performance cars, it's unlikely they'll ever make a return to the performance market, making the Evo 6 a true relic from a time when Mitsubishi actually cared about driving excitement and their fans. Number 6. The Mazda 3 MPS. The Mazda 3 MPS, sold in other markets like the UK and Japan, was a perfect blend of practicality, reliability, and some performance. Powered by a 2.3-liter turbocharged engine, it delivered a solid 263 horsepower. But what made the MPS stand out wasn't just its speed. It was the overall driving experience paired with Mazda's legendary reliability. With its well-built interior, decent cargo space, and comfortable ride, the Mazda 3 MPS offered the versatility of a compact sedan while still providing some serious fun on the road. Despite it being a practical daily driver, the MPS maintained a reputation for being one of the more durable and reliable turbocharged cars in its class. America could certainly use a car like the Mazda 3 MPS today. In a market where performance is often sacrificed for luxury or over-the-top features, something like the MPS would strike a perfect balance for those looking for an affordable, reliable, and fun daily driver with a little extra power on top. With so many high-performance models being priced out of reach for the average driver, the MPS offered a great alternative that didn't sacrifice reliability for speed. Unfortunately, Mazda never brought it to the US, and now with fewer compact performance cars being offered in America, we're left hoping that something like this would make a return. Number 7. The Mitsubishi Delcia. The Mitsubishi Delcia is a quirky and rugged K off-road vehicle that blends the comfort of a van with the off-road capabilities of an SUV. Originally designed as a family vehicle, it features a spacious interior, surprisingly high ground clearance, and an all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive options, making it ideal for both city driving and more adventurous trips. The Delcia has earned a reputation for reliability, especially in its diesel-powered versions, which are known for being durable and fuel-efficient. It's also designed to handle tough road conditions, making it a great choice for off-road enthusiasts or families who want the best of both worlds, comfort and capability. America could definitely use a vehicle like the Mitsubishi Delcia. With the rise in demand of four-wheel drive off-road capable vehicles, the Delcia would have been a great fit for the US market. It could easily serve as a daily driver for those who need space, comfort, and the ability to take on more rugged terrain without resorting to the gas-guzzling, inefficient, overpriced SUVs that dominate today's market. Given the growing popularity of adventure vans and overlanding, a modern-day Delcia could easily fill that niche, offering something practical, fun, and more economical compared to other vehicles in the same segment. Update here. I just found out that the Mitsubishi Delcia got an update, and it's actually pretty cool. But unsurprisingly, it's still not sold in the US. Number 8. The modern-day Nissan Skyline 400R. The Nissan Skyline 400R, with its 3.0-liter twin-turbo V6 engine, is a prime example of Nissan's ability to deliver a balanced performance sedan. With its 300-plus horsepower, it competes with cars like the BMW M340i and Audi S4, but it stands out with a unique design that blends sportiness and sophistication. The 400R would do pretty well in the American market, offering a sleek design and strong performance at a more affordable price than its European competitors. Unfortunately, it won't be available in the US until 2046, again due to the 25-year import rule. With the Skyline 400R, Nissan could have filled a gap in the market for a practical, yet powerful, good-looking sedan that offers a redefined driving experience. Number 9. The Suzuki Jimny Sierra. The Suzuki Jimny Sierra is a small, off-road focused SUV with a distinct boxy design that stands out in a crowded market. It's built for tough terrain with a 4x4 drivetrain, offering great performance in challenging environments. Its compact size makes it easy to maneuver, especially in tight spaces, while still maintaining solid off-road capabilities that many larger SUVs lack. I'm looking at you, every single modern-day truck America has produced. While the Jimny Sierra would likely do well in the US due to its practicality and strong off-roading ability, one downside is its two-door design. This limits its usefulness for people and families who need interior space or seating for multiple passengers. For those who don't mind the smaller size, it remains a fun and capable vehicle that would be a great daily driver. Number 10. The Subaru Levorg STI. The Subaru Levorg STI is a standout in the world of high-performance wagons, offering a unique combination of sportiness and practicality. Powered by a turbocharged engine and featuring Subaru's renowned all-wheel drive, it delivers a thrilling driving experience with agile handling and stability. The interior is functional yet modern, with enough space for passengers and gear, making it a versatile option for both everyday driving and a suitable weekend driver as well. If Subaru were to bring one to the US, it could attract enthusiasts looking for something more unique and exciting than the usual options available Subaru already offers. I personally love the design of this car, and it stands out from every other Subaru on the road. The mod opportunities are vast, and I could definitely see myself using this thing as my daily. Everything about it just seems perfect to me. In conclusion, these JDM cars offer a perfect mix of performance, design, and practicality, bringing each something unique to the table. While many of them are often overlooked in Japan, they have the potential to thrive in the American market, offering enthusiasts something different than the usual lineup. It's clear that Japan continues to produce cars that deserve a wider audience, and it's time that these models receive the recognition they deserve. Anyways, that's gonna do it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and remember people, drive safe, drive smart, but most importantly, drive something worth talking about. See you in the next one.